Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into That Chipper Guy. We're here. We have to talk because things are changing and have changed. And I wanted to kind of give everyone a heads up on what's going on from here on out and what's going to happen in the future. Some of the stuff that's happened in the past, kind of where I'm at today, and what's going on with That Chipper Guy YouTube stuff. So, a while back, there's been a lot of changes on the channel. There's been all kinds of different stuff happen. Needless to say, big things have changed. And as you can tell in the last while, the YouTube videos have gone from being halfway enjoyable to really kind of poorly done to kind of non-existent at all. The non-existent kind of happened with baseball this spring. We would have 2 games a night, 4 nights a week. So it made it very difficult to make YouTube videos when you're gone every night. And some of the fields don't have service and all that baloney. But anyways, that's kind of why we didn't make YouTube videos then. And then there was other reasons why we didn't make YouTube videos, and whatever, all the other mumbo jumbo. But anyways, I kind of wanted to talk to you about where we're at today, where we're moving forward, and kind of how we got to here. We started out the YouTube channel years ago, making chipper videos. I was obviously the chipper operator, and then things happened where I wasn't anymore. And then got back to work, and things were fine for a while, and then things kind of started to deteriorate with work. So kind of want to explain to you how most businesses work and kind of explain where I'm coming from. So basically you have people that have been at the company and are important to the company. Not that other people aren't important, but are big pieces of the company that are up here, and you have guys starting out that are down here. And so what happens is, as you go through company changes like we have, they have in the last couple of years, we basically went from 1 crew to now we're going to 2 crews. You get more people, you get more equipment. Everything's kind of has to go faster, smoother pace. So the people up here are in charge of the people down here to make sure that these people down here are doing their job most efficiently and doing it to the best of their ability. And so that the people up here can still be up here and still be in charge of what they're supposed to do. And the people down here kind of in charge of making the company money, and if they're doing a great job, then we're doing a great job, and the company's doing a great job, and everything works out. But as they got bigger, it seemed like, I'm just giving you my point of view. The people up here are in charge of the people down here, but as we got so big, not that it's a giant company by any means, but there was still trying to push these guys down here to make production, to make things work, to make things go, so that everyone else works out. The problem for me is there was nobody working on personal level things. So when it comes to business, it always has to deal with people, and people are the most important part of your business, your employees, and everybody has problems. And I'm not saying that there was one problem that made it all happen or whatever else. It's just that people have issues. Everybody does. And you have to work on them at their level to kind of make everything work. But you still have to maintain what you do and maintain these people on a personal level. Make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but everyone always has problems in life. And for me, you get on the best visualization is you're on this treadmill going as fast as you can all the time because you have to produce. and you're requiring these guys to produce, and there becomes issues in here, and that happens. But there was none of them getting taken care of. So it just kind of get all these problems. And there was no one to take care of these problems. So at one point in time, I went to the boss and wrote out a plan to try to fix this stuff down here so that we can be more efficient and be more productive and lead a team, and was told no. And as time went on, there was more instances where I was told no, that I wasn't going to do things or wouldn't allow things to happen. Which, when you do that, you create a communication barrier, and so you feel like, I feel like no one's listening to me anymore. So there's a communication breakdown and things. That in essence led to me walking away, because there's a lot of issues down in here that aren't getting fixed, and they all start out as little issues and they all turn into big issues, and it just came to a point where the people up here don't want to get down in here and fix the little problems. It's simple. You just go out and do your job, and that's it. But it's very hard for people sometimes to do that. And so you're on this treadmill, it felt like for me, and there's no end goal in sight. It's just a constant, every day you get up at 4:30 in the morning and you do this all day long. And that's just what you do. There's no end goal. There's no, once we get here, we can do this, or once this happens, there was no place for me to move up in the company. There was nothing like that anymore. Actually, I was moving down in the company as I stayed there longer. So it became an issue where it became such a mental problem for me personally, working there, that in a meeting I had to basically just go tell the boss, hey, I'm done. And I gave him a day when I was done, and we had to, I just walked out. And that's what happened. So I basically quit. Not basically, I quit. And here we are. Where does that chipper guy go from here? There's obviously talk out there of what happened. It's funny because rumors fly so fast. By the next day, there was all kinds of other rumors started, and it was unbelievable how fast they start. But anyways, so where does that chipper guy go from here? What do we do from here? What am I doing now? I basically started to do put together work on the side, and so when I did, because I had been brewing obviously for a while of the idea of quitting, it wasn't worth the hassle anymore, and so I started to put some plans together and some things together. So basically what we're doing now is I'm doing tile work. So I basically I just got home, so I figured I'd make a video. The wife was gone with the kids grocery shopping, so I had a minute, so I said, let's make a video before we go inside. So I started to do some tile work. I don't know if we've discussed it in the past, of the tile showers that I've built. So I've built some tile showers, and so we're doing that. We're doing backsplashes, and a little bit of flooring in like bathrooms and such. So that's basically what I'm doing, and everything's working out rather well. So we've done some other small projects here and there. I have some more lined up, but basically started doing tile work. So it's been a while, been doing it on my own, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I work by myself most days, and it's great. It's kind of weird because you go to work, you sit in a machine all day, you get dirty, nasty, and now I'm going inside people's houses every day and have to try to be clean and keep their houses clean while I'm doing work in there. It's kind of different, but as far as like the mental aspect of it, yeah, it's a total 180-degree change of where I was a year ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago. So wanted to get a video, explain to you guys what's going on. We have all kinds of tools and different stuff we're dealing with, and it's fun and enjoyable. One thing about working in the woods that was always interesting is if you chip 20 loads a day, those loads are gone and you never see them. Like, it's just gone. If you cut 10 loads of logs a day, they're gone. The log truck comes up and gets them and they're gone. And then you move the next job and you make another pile of load or something and they're gone. It's kind of weird. It's not that fulfilling to me anymore like it used to be. It's just a number. It's just a 20 loads a number, or 10 loads is a number. Now I'm actually doing work where I actually feel like I'm accomplishing something, and people are happy with my work. So it's like very enjoyable. It's a total different game changer from where we were a year ago when stuff started to go downhill. It was over a year ago, but stuff started to break apart, and we have work lined up for a while, and we have all kinds of places to be, and it's going to be fun. So I want you guys to leave your comments below on what you want to see, any questions you have. Maybe I can answer some more questions for you guys, because now there's nothing tying me down. I can say whatever we want on here. And I want to make some more YouTube videos about stuff that I've been wanting to say for years, but I've not been able to because of this current conditions I was in. So comment below. And you got any questions I can maybe answer on a video. Yeah. I mean, people at work were watching my YouTube videos, and I'd get chewed out about it at work. Snitches would watch YouTube videos and call the boss and tell him, and it's just like, I don't want to get into all the issues, because there's a line of them, and some are very serious. I will say some made me angry that they weren't getting taken care of. I mean angry. I mean, to this day, I'm angry about stuff that was allowed to happen there that shouldn't be allowed to happen anywhere, period. And not even talking about work, I'm talking about anywhere. Literally, I don't want to talk about it because it makes me angry. But there's a whole, I don't want to get into all the details. There's a lot of details, and I'm not perfect. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm perfect, and I didn't handle myself. I handled myself perfectly. I didn't handle myself perfectly. I tried to handle it to the best of my knowledge. I mean, I'm in communication with multiple other people on a weekly basis of personal help to try to figure out life, but to deal with stuff like this too. But I didn't handle myself perfectly, and I didn't handle myself as a Christian perfectly, which I don't know if that's possible or not. But I tried, and it was very exhausting, and it was beating me up bad. And these past weeks have been just incredible. So hit the like button if you want. Ask questions below, and thanks so much for watching. And as always, just keep rolling.